Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Funky Hellboy and you're watching my new series, Pixelmon, Episode 1. Peter will use violence to solve you, Machop. Honestly. I swear, first evolved Pokemon, they are always just so confident in each other. They just think they're invincible. But Peter knows better. Whoa. Okay. That was a lot of damage on Peter. But hey, Peter leveled up. Electro Ball. User hurls an electric orb at the target. The faster the user is than the target, the greater the damage. Well, it could be better than Electroshock. Well, Machop, I didn't want to fight you. I didn't want to fight you, Machop. I know that you're angry that I fought your friends, but, you know, you didn't cause the fight. I'm just gonna go. It's called walking away, Machop. You gotta learn your lesson, okay? Walk away. Seriously, you know, people these days, Pokemon these days, they just do not know when to walk away from a fight. Or to run away in my case, but still. Hopefully, let's try and get Peter up to level 25 in this episode. Whoa, Snorlax. What level is it? Oh, 42. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, Peter, I didn't know that you could go through his fat like that. Okay, Peter. It's your chance. You must use low kick. Peter, I believe in you. Okay, that didn't do anything at all. Okay, I do not believe in you, Peter. Wow. Link, we might want to run from this. Link, this is bad. Just run from this. He's fat. He can't catch up. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Link, he's not even looking at you. Okay, let's go. Oh, jeez. That was embarrassing. You know, I would think low kick did a little bit more damage because the heavier your opponent are, the more damage it does. It's also super effective against Snorlax, but I guess it didn't do as much damage as I thought it did. Peter, we need to have a talk. It's a pep talk, okay? Peter. Don't you dare, Peter. You look back at me right now. Peter. You stop that Ting Angus that you have right now. Peter, I know that you're, like, posing. You know what, Peter? I'll take a picture. Fine. Thanks, Peter. Thanks for posing. Jeez, Peter. It's just days. Days with Peter, it's just, you know, I try and be a good trainer to her, but she is just so mad she can't let go that I called her Peter. Peter, just fight Joey. Huh, I'm surprised Joey didn't have a Rattata. Is this a high percentile Spearow, then? Well, color me wrong. Joey's Rattata. Peter, get out of there. It's too hard. His Rattata's high percentile. Well, I guess it wasn't as high percentile as Joey was bragging it to be. You jerk, Joey. Yeah, my Pokemon were better than you. Honestly, like, kids these days, they have no idea how to train their Pokemon. 2 Spearows and a Rattata? Just, even though they were all high percentile, Joey. You probably EV trained it, IV trained it. You gotta still train your Pokemon, Joey. I mean, golly day. Hey, at least now I can make those Great Balls. Whoa, what's this? It's an Elect Kid. I already have Peter. I have no need for you. Oh, there's a Vulpix sound. Strange. I wonder if I'll be able to go against that Genghis Khan that's always out front of my house. Well, let's check. It stinks that Pixelmon doesn't have breeding yet. You know, breeding actually reminds me of one thing I wanted to do in the town, my old one. I actually wanted to set up a daycare service. Not like breeding, but just, you know, leveling up your Pokemon and taking care of it. And each level would cost 100 gold. So, you know, it would still promote you guys going out... Ooh, Mr. Mime. You guys going out yourselves and, you know what? I promised somebody I would catch a Farfetch'd and nickname it. I promised a subscriber I will do that, so I will do it right now. Come on. I think you guys might get the reference to, you'll get part of the reference, not the, full thing. Whoa, sword stance. This Farfetch'd is trying to sweep me. I wonder if it is. Okay, okay, good. I got a good hit in. I wonder if Electro Ball actually really cuts down on your speed to a point where my Paralysis would actually cut down on your speed to a point where my Electro Ball would hurt a lot. Okay, I think I'll use Electro Ball on this one. Okay, good. Wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. Okay, let's catch him. I only got 2 Pokeballs for this, so hopefully Farfetch'd will be caught. Okay, can I actually see the Pokeball? No, sadly, and this Kadabra can't stop harassing me. Leave me alone, Kadabra, I already have an Alakazam. Ah, Peter, no! You killed Peter. I only have 1 Pokeball left. Let's hold down B and hope I get it. Okay. Will I get it? I'm holding down and both mouse buttons, so maybe that'll have something. Come on. Come on. Yes! I got it. Oh, and this Kadabra wants to fight. Thank you, Kadabra. I'm sorry for the mean words. I still don't want you, though. I still don't want you. Get your butt out of my face. And let's end it off on that one. Let's end it off with the nickname that the subscriber asked for. Let's heal up the Pokemon, and let's nickname Farfetch'd. And you guys might get the reference, but not the whole reference yet. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure you'll get the full reference in due time. Sgt Quacklin. Farfetch'd. Level 38. Too bad I can't use it in the Poison Gym. And with that, guys, I will see you off. Thank you for watching the first episode of Pixelmon. Goodbye. Hey guys, what is going on? And if you're watching this is the first episode of my Pixelmon journey. Now, I'm actually planning on making this series a little bit different than others. How am I planning to do that? Well, what I usually do in Minecraft servers is go into servers and make a town. Even if they don't have town servers or town, application to help me make it. So basically, I am going to start making a town. Gyms, Pokemon centers, everything. I've actually already done on this server before, but because of the update, sadly, the map was deleted. So, I'll be remaking a big town, probably a lot different from my old town. Sadly, you guys didn't get to see that. It was actually pretty big. But I've learned from my mistakes in that town. First mistake is trying to make sure that everybody's happy. Because trust me, sometimes there are just these people that all they want to do is grief. I mean, it is terrible. I gotta make sure there isn't any griefers in this server. One way that I could do, well, not in this server, but one way I could do that is that I'm actually thinking about making a house, and I'm going to interrogate people before they join the town. Now, I know that that's pretty much Minecraft style, but as you notice, this is Pixelmon. And you see that I already have high-level Pokemon from, you know, when the server wasn't updated. So you can see that I actually have pretty high-level Pokemon. Well, I'm not going to use them. I'm actually starting fresh. Now, one Pokemon I'm actually going to be starting fresh with is none of these. These are all my old, pretty high-level Pokemon, except for, you know, Caterpie and Pidgey, because they can't be high-leveled when there. I'm starting off with Peter, the Elekid. And yes, I'm going to be called Peter every single time. Now, Peter, the Elekid, is a Pokemon that I caught when I tried to take this first time. And man, the audio problems on that one was skyrocketing. It's too bad. It was a pretty funny video. Well, Peter, the Elekid, as you see, is a amazing Elekid, and it's angry at me. Why do you wonder why Peter would ever be angry at me? Well, that's because before I even checked on Elekid, before I named it, I didn't check that the Elekid is actually a female. Yeah. I felt a little bit dumb at that point, but I was actually gonna maybe rename it Petunia or something, but I like Peter a lot more for the Elekid. So she's kind of mad at me because I gave her Peter as a name. Well, you know, we can't have everything, Peter. Now let's try and go against this Nidorina. Go, Peter. Nidorina. Okay. Peter actually knows a lot of moves. It knows Quick Attack, Thunder Shock, Shockwave, and Low Kick. I think the only thing that would help me right here is probably Shockwave, since it's Peter's most powerful move of all. Peter's actually a really good Elekid. Its highest stats are its health, its speed, and those are basically its highest stats. I wish that instead of its health, it was its special attack. Its special attack is still extremely high. It's still extremely high, but it isn't as high as its health or speed. So, you know, instead of being a glass cannon like I almost envisioned it to be, it's going to be maybe a tank / cannon. I don't know. Well, it's level 19 now. Thunder Wave. I guess I'll be a jerk and I'll probably remove Quick Attack for a Thunder Wave. And why that's going to be a jerky move is I'm probably going to start stun locking people. Hey, why would I be too much of a jerk? Because I've got a lot at stake. Because if you see, this server actually has a lot of people in it. A lot. And this isn't even all of them. Now, the server, I will put a description in the below. I will put the IP below in the description about the server. So if you guys want to come in, join the town, and you know, play with me, well, I'll let you do that. Now, in the last town that I made, hopefully, and I'm just gonna say this, hopefully I'll actually have some help making the town, because the town was huge and basically I made everything. And things get expensive in this town. Stuff like glowstone and wool, very expensive. Just because there isn't a nether in this one. There isn't regular animals to get wool. There is a nether to get glowstone or quartz. I don't think quartz actually costs too much, but glowstone costs a lot. And I know you're thinking, well, you can get glowstone off of killing Pikachus. Pikachus are kind of hard to find in some places. So I find it a little bit easier just buying it. Wow, look at that Ninetales. Good for him. All I have is right now Peter, the Elekid. The most beautiful Elekid of all time. Now this this server actually has its own gym system. I can actually go to the gym wall, and I'll go that right now, and I'll show you all the gyms that this server actually has. Now the cool thing about having servers on here, if I can find the button for that gym wall, info board. Whoa. I guess I could just go to the gym board. I think that's it. Wonder. Okay, so the thing about this server is there's actually 8 gyms and an Elite 4. Now, you can apply for positions for that, but I'm not trying to make a gym there. There are already preset actual types. What I'm trying to do is make an unofficial gym like last time, and when I do that, I hopefully can maybe make some type gyms, but it's basically, at first, it's just going to be a trainer gym. Why is it going to be a trainer gym? Because trainer gyms would be a lot easier to just manage at first. Trainer gyms would basically be whatever type. You know, it would just be trainers going against each other at a trainer gym. I wouldn't have an official badge, but I could make an official badge by, basically what my badge was is I took aluminum plates and I forged them and named them Steel Town badges. Why Steel Town badges? Well, that's because my name on my character is JSteel3. It's what I use a lot on a lot of my accounts. So, that's why it's called Steel Town. Also, I would like to make it a steel... I would actually like to make a steel gym later on, once my favorite Pokemon finally gets added into the game. If you guys could guess what Pokemon that is in the comments, tell me below. Now, I don't want to make this be a spectator sport of just watching me play. I would actually like for you guys to get involved if you wanted. A way that you guys could get involved... Oop, here's normal. I promised one of my subscribers that I would catch one. See, that's one thing I'm actually going to be saying. If you guys got any idea of Pokemon that you want me to catch, or nicknames for Pokemon, any type, well, tell me in the description below, not the description, the comments below, and I'll try my hardest to do all that. So, I do want this to actually be, you know, something fun for you guys to be a part of. I don't want it to just be, you know, me playing Pixelmon. Ouch. That Numal died quick. Ouch. Oh, level 19, this one shouldn't die too quick. Okay, good. Hopefully it's not too heavy. Low kick should... Okay, good. Whoa. As you can tell, there's... Wow, magnitude 7. As you can tell, there's still some glitches in Pixelmon. And that's a shame, but it doesn't mean that the game isn't fun. The game's still extremely fun playing. Here, I'll try and show you Jim if I can warp to a correct one. And yeah, I know it's a little bit weird how I already set up a house and a mine and a couple other things here, and that's only because I thought it would be a little bit easier if I had all this stuff, so then you guys don't need to only watch me just build and mine and do whatever. Also, if you guys found a little Easter egg before, I think you can see in my house I've got a nice little painting made just for me. Okay, let's try and warp to the rock gym. What was the warp for it? It's no problem. Here it is. Here's all the warps. Huh. That is a whole lot of warps. Jeez. Huh. Well, it's okay. I'll show you guys that later. Basically, the first gym that we're going to be going against is a poison type gym. It's level locked at level 25, I believe, so I can only make Peter level 25. Then I'm going to have to lock Peter at a level 25 by going to Summary and clicking the little L button here. Basically, that disables leveling on Peter, and when that happens, Peter won't level up, he won't evolve, when battling. And I'm sorry, Peter. I know that you're angry because I just called you he. I'm sorry. Jeez, Peter is just so mad at me. Oh, whoa, whoa. He's following me around. Okay. Luckily, the place that I made the town at least the starting of the town, has a wide variety of Pokemon and in every single biome imaginable. It's got a forest in the back. It's got a rainforest up front, mountain zones over there. It also has oceans and has a desert way beyond the forest. Not way beyond, but just beyond it. It also has a nice thing for EV trainers, like myself. It has the Mossy Stone, so you can make a Leafeon whenever you want, and you won't have to try and find a Mossy Stone. I wish that you could break them and take them with you, but sadly, that's one thing that you can't do. Hey, maybe I should catch a Growlithe. That would be kind of cool. What would I name it? Come on, Growlithe, fight me. Yes. Go, Peter. Fight for your friends. Hopefully Peter doesn't kill him. Well, Peter, no need to be a jerk about it. I get it, you won. Jeez. Now, if you're wondering on the size of Peter, I'll show you right here, right now. I'll show you everything about Peter. Peter, the Elected, level 19. So far, its moves are Thunder Wave, Thunder Shock, Low Kick, and Shockwave. Basically, the most useful of two is Shockwave and Low Kick. Thunder Wave is pretty equally useful. Thunder Shock is just, it's not useful at all to me. The growth rate is Runt. Its nature is Serious. And as you can see, its HP is really high, its speed is really high, its special attack is fairly high, and everything else is subpar. I mean, its attack is okay, but everything else is subpar compared to those 2 HP and speed. Maybe this Growlithe. What level is it? Level 13. It should survive maybe a Shockwave. Okay, Peter. I guess I could just Thunder Wave it first. What would I name Growlithe? I guess I could name it after one of my dogs. Okay, it's paralyzed, so that's good. I'll use Thunder Shock this time since it's a less damaging move. Hopefully it doesn't kill. Okay, good. It doesn't kill. Okay, and it is paralyzed. That's good. Let's throw a Pokeball. I do like the new camera angles. They aren't as glitchy as before. One thing that I do wish that they had is maybe a close-up on the Pokeball when you throw it so that you can see how many times it shakes. Sadly, Growlithe came out of the ball. Man. Come on, Peter. Just convince him. I know that you don't like being named Peter, but still. Okay. And I think I got him. I mean, her. Don't worry. I got it. I got it, Peter. I won't make the same mistake again. Don't worry. My dogs are 2 girls, so I'll just name it after one of my dogs. There you go. Okay. I've got a Growlithe named Link. So, let's see all about Link. Let's see. Its moves are Bite. I'm definitely going to keep that for ghost types. Ember, Leer, and Other Sleuth. I'm not going to keep that at all. Okay. It's got high health. Everything else looks like crap. Special attack's okay. So I guess special attack and attack? Really? Well, it's bashful and its growth rate is giant, so I'm gonna love that when I evolve it. I wish the growth rate was enormous. I've actually seen an enormous Arcanine. They are insane. Well, a Spearow, level 19. I guess I'll use Peter, and Peter will fight for his friends. Okay. I have no interest in ever catching a sparrow. I do not like them at all. Now, I also want to make it so then if you guys want to play a different Pokemon game, rather than playing Pixelmon, if you had the problem with me and you couldn't update it for a long time because your computer's just weird like that, then I will leave my 3DS friend code in the description below for Pokemon Y. It does work with X, but I'm just telling you the version I have. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, I already got an electric type. I don't really want you, Raichu. I don't even want you. An Aeron. I kinda actually want one of those. Let's see if I can't catch it with my Link. Okay, Link. Let's see if we can't use some super effective against him. Well, that did absolutely nothing. But it is 6 levels above you, so... Okay. If I can get it at least to red health, I think I'll be okay with that. It's only using iron defense, and that's not a great sign for if I actually want to use this iron. Okay. You know what? It is actually a little bit good that he's using iron defense, because I can just use bite now and won't do too much, so I can whittle it away until it's red health. Which, I know it's a little bit boring, but I can't wait to actually evolve this Iron. I don't really know if I want a Primate back there. Maybe a Kangaskhan, which is all the way over there. Now, a couple other ideas that I actually have for the town while we're getting this Iron. A couple other ideas I have for the town is, I'm thinking if once the town becomes bigger, I'm thinking of, instead of just having a gym, making the town into a battle frontier where, you know, anybody with approval, once they do everything, anybody with approval can make their own battle frontier, you know, place with their own rules, all that stuff, and, you know, just have a huge battle frontier. Now, what I'm thinking is every gym will have, every gym will have maybe, you know, their winnings, part of it goes to the town for, you know, town works. Because it costs a lot to do a lot of things in towns. And basically, all the gym that I'll make is all going to go to town works. And I'm thinking about, to make it worth it, so then people want to actually battle the gym, I'm thinking you have to pay $50 in-game currency, you know, server currency, not actually $50. You pay $50 to go to fight the gym, and then if you win, and the rules are you have to, oh geez, Arbok, no. If you beat the gym, and the way to beat the gym is you have to beat every single, you know, Pokemon trainer in the gym, and then the leader. I'm thinking, you know, to limiting it to 2 Pokemon trainers and a co-leader and a leader. So then, you know, there'll always be like a leader to fill the role. Now, once you do all that, and if you beat it all, you get 100. And I think the bigger the gym gets, the bigger the town gets, the more money you can earn, and the more money you kind of have to pay to get in. So it'll like grow along with the town. Now, for members of the gym, I think I'll have to test them to see, you know, if they're good. Because if they're losing, like, every single time, then, I actually had a problem with that. I, had a gym trainer that just kept losing. And it was practically worthless having him on the, team. But I didn't want to tell him that. I'm too nice. Okay, Aeron. What am I going to call him? You know what? I'll leave the naming to Aeron to you guys. So if you guys got a nickname for Aeron, tell me in the comments below. Steel Rock, okay. He's got Harden, Headbutt, Iron Defense, Roar. I actually might want to keep... Headbutt, Iron Defense, and Roar. I'm definitely going to delete Harden. Okay, so it's got high health, great. High defense, I mean, that's a given. Low speed, given. And pretty okay attack, so special defense is okay. Special attack is okay. But basically all of its main stats are really good. And the growth rate is huge, so that's great. I can't wait to see how big it could actually be. Now that you guys know the plan that I actually have for the town, you know, later it'll become maybe a Battle Frontier sort of town. I'm definitely going to have to make some cool public works in the town. And that's like my favorite thing to do, but it's also my most hated thing, because last town I had no help making public works. And when I did, it was terrible help. But hopefully this time, near the end of that town, near the end of the big server reset, I did have a good builder. And I actually was going to pay him to make a large mosaic of my favorite Pokemon for the town. Sadly, also near the end, we had a bunch of griefers that found out the town. So this time I took a bunch of precautions, and I am actually at the edge of this whole server world. So I definitely took precaution in making sure that there isn't any griefers in the town. Now, with the Pokemarts, I'm thinking to do the same exact thing that I did last time. All the proceeds will go to the town, unless if a town member wants to start making up their shop inside of the Pokemart, then, you know, all they would have to do is just pay for space. One time. Pay for space, and then they can, you know, use that for whatever they want. So basically, you know, it's a nice place to just set up shop. What I did last time is I only sold Pokemon items. I didn't sell cobblestone or anything like that, because honestly, who would sell cobblestone? You can get it anywhere. So I only sold Pokemon items, rare candies, everything like that. But what I did different that made my Pokemart really successful is I sold everything at half off, or even more than half off in the case of rare candies. Rare candies were 800 like gold. I sold it for 300. So basically I'm planning on doing pretty much the same exact thing that I did with the old Pokemart. Okay. Now, with the Battle Frontier. Once the town becomes big enough, I'm actually going to start branching out into different ways. I've been terraforming for quite a little bit of a while. I know that some of it's cobblestone, some of it's ground, it doesn't look nice, but honestly, I don't care so much about how it looks as long as it's flat, and once the town starts getting bigger, I will start caring how it looks. Basically, I just want to show you guys how I make plots, and what sizes are there going to be the plots. I don't care how high or how deep your plot is. The only thing I cared about last time I made a gym, and I mean last time I made a town, and wow, one guy just really broke the rule, is just branching out and trying to steal other plots without my permission. You can get other plots and you can do all that fine, just ask me, because I usually make different plots and I usually have a whole town plan. But sadly that guy did not want to help me out with it, so you know, it really looked bad at that point. Okay, so 9 spaces apart. I'm doing this far apart because I'm doing this far apart because I really want some room in between the houses. Last time I did it, the houses felt really claustrophobic, and I tried to do like a light post, and people kept stealing glowstone because, you know, blah 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 blah. And sometimes I couldn't delete things that I felt were ugly because, you know, it was part of their property and all that stuff. So right here, I think I'll have enough room to practically do whatever I want with roads. Make sidewalks, make whatever. So, how I make plots. Basically, I just take a blueprint material, either ground or cobblestone or something just easy to get and easy to destroy. So, what I do is I start with the corner. I do not fill in a corner, and I will explain why. So, I start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I go to 10, and then I start up my next corner. I will explain why I don't fill out the corners in a few seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shoot. Looks like I'll have to terraform it a little bit more this time. Okay, good. There's a really important reason to, and that's actually it's the claiming thing that they have on the server is the reason why I don't fill in any of the corners. Because when I try to explain how to claim props, how to claim property in my last town, it was very difficult with people that just could not read any of my instructions. So having cornerless corners are really helpful because the tool that they use to claim land is the golden shovel tool. And basically you can see down in the chat that the more that you actually build, like your the more that you place down, the more blocks you place down, I believe, is the more land that you can claim. So there isn't going to be griefers that just claim everything and don't build anything. So how you would do it is you would right click here in a corner, and then you would right click in the opposite corner. So it's much simpler for me to just type in right click on the corner that I'm jumping on, and then right click on this corner too. Now the thing is, I think I'm going to be starting to force people to make it so then they have to trust me on their property. Because last time that people did not trust me, there was this one griefer that got banned, and the house was pretty much the biggest mess of the world. And sadly, because I wasn't trusted and the admins couldn't really do anything without the owner, I could not get rid of that place, and it was the most ugliest thing in the world. So that's basically how I'm going to make land. Is it always going to look, like this? Is it going to stretch all the way down there? No, I'm also going to branch out to the sides, so that's going to look nice. Now, I've actually heard some ideas for gyms once the town starts getting bigger, and I've actually heard, Metatank. What level is it? Whoa, okay, I'm backing away. That is way too high for me to go against, but hey, you know that Metatanks actually spawn here, so that's the reason that you might want to come join the town, I guess. The last town, there was a bunch of Lapras that spawned, and a bunch of Eevees that spawned. Like, around. There's so many, I just started giving away Eevees for free. And they were rare, so shame on me. Let's see. Let's get into a battle so then I can... Oh, here's a trainer battle. Okay. So, a couple of ideas that I do have for the town to go along with it. For the series, I don't want to show you guys me like having to mine for stuff and do all that stuff, all that boring things that I don't think you guys would even like to see. If you guys are interested in seeing how I build things or seeing some ideas that I have for things, then tell me if you guys want to watch me build stuff on the town. But if you guys just want to see the Pokemon battles and hear some commentary on it, then tell me that, because once I get the gym up and running, we're going to try and have a bunch of gym battles. Now, I haven't talked about this before, but I'm going to think about level locking the gym. I've already showed you guys what level locking is. I think I'm going to level lock the gym at level 60. This is because it's not too high. It's not like so high that that a new person like that's watching the video wants to play with me just came in, like, it's so high, it's just going to take him weeks to, like, even, you know, battle me in the gym or try out for the gym membership. It'll be just high enough that you would have to play it for a good amount of time, and you would have to really build your team. But it would also be low enough that it isn't going to take you forever to do one thing. So, that's the level lock I'm thinking of. Now, what's the town name? The town name is going to be Steel Town, because if you can see, my character's name is J Steel 3, and there's a funny story behind why I use that name for almost everything. I don't use it for YouTube. I used to, but I don't now. There is a funny story about it, and it's about a show that I'm pretty sure a lot of people loved. And I'll talk about that maybe in a different episode. Right now I'm going against a Drowsy. I did hear that somebody wanted me to catch a Drowsy, but right now, I'm poisoned. Huh. Right now I just want to level up, so I don't really want to catch a Drowsy. And also I want to give you guys a chance to start nicknaming Pokemon. Ooh, okay, I think Pita is going to win this. By 1 health. Peter, you did so well. I love you. Don't you dare turn your back to me. Peter? Peter, come back. Peter, I always knew. Give me a hug. Thank you, Peter. I love you too. Okay, so, if you guys want to join the town, tell me in the comments below. Or if you guys got any cool ideas for gyms or battle frontiers or any objects that I should try and make in the town, tell me down below. Let's see if I can't get another battle. Ooh, 29. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I believe the level lock for the poison gym is, I believe, 25. So I should try and train up these 3 to level 25. Let's see here. Here's all the rules. Here it is. Warp gym boards. So let's check it out. Let's show you all the gyms. The official gyms, not the ones that I'm going to try and make. Okay. The server here, I gotta say, has really good connection. It feels like you're playing offline, and you have a ton of people to play with. So, we're at the Magma Gym. We're not at Aqua. We're at Team Magma, because Team Aqua's stupid. I like land. Okay, so, the gyms in this game are Poison. It's also Ice. I actually have this dude on my 3DS friend list. He actually used to be a good part of the town. There is Rock and Ground, level 40. Bug and Grass, level 45. I remember Bug and Grass being a little bit lower in the last one. I guess they updated it. Fire, level 50. Water, level 60. Dragon, level 65. And Psychic, 75. Now, there also are Elite Fours. Now, if you're not really interested in making it an actual unofficial gym or an unofficial Battle Frontier place at my town, but you still want to be part of it and you still want to maybe get an official spot, there's also open positions in this server. There is an open position for the Dark/Ghost type Elite 4, level 90. There's an open position for the Electric Elite 4 member, level 90, and a Fighting/Normal Elite 4, level 90. And yes, there is a champion. I have no idea who the champion is. Oh my. I'm gonna punch him. Okay, I have no idea who the champion is, and I gotta run away before he calls the cops on me. Okay, good. Yes, you can make things private. You can make your chest private. You can make your furnace private, which I don't really see too many people doing too often. You can make your doors private. There's Pokeballs. And I guess this is just the tutorial for right here. Okay. Oh. There's chat channels now. Global, local, help and trade. So, that's a new thing. Well, we aren't just here to check out this server, so I'm not going to be doing too much of promotion for it. But I was just showing you guys, if you guys are ever interested, and yes, it does have a /home, so thank goodness. I would have been lost so many times before. It does have /home, so... Ooh, wait, this guy's huge. I kind of want to catch him. Nah, I already have a Nidoking on my back burner. Unless somebody wants me to re-catch a Nidoking and use it in my gym battle team. Because I'm planning on using this team to battle gyms with. So let's see. Luck Kid. Pita. Let's kill the Nidoran.
Nido.
Pita, fight for your friends. I want you to use Shockwave, Peter. Wow, okay, Peter, no need to be that mad about me calling you Pita, even though you're a girl. Jeez. Pita's got some anger issues. Peter. Peter, you know I love you and I believe in you, Peter. Yes, jump up and down for joy, Peter. Peter, you didn't need to hit him that hard. Peter, just use Shockwave, but don't hurt him that much. What did I say, Peter? I told you, again and again. Pete, don't you walk away from me. Come back here. Yeah, that's right. I'm angry at you. Get back in your Pokeball. Honestly, just kids these days, a lot of kids these days, they are just... so rebellious, I gotta say. There's a Pidgey afoot, and I must kill it. It's my destiny. I've trained 1,000 years for killing this Pidgey. I shall search high-low. One downside I do have to the server, though, is you can't ride Pokemon at all. You used to be able to ride Laprases, but I guess they disabled that. Maybe I was doing something wrong, but you can't ride Pokemon at all. And I understand why. They don't want the server to lag. The server's got great connection, feels lagless. Look at all this. Everybody's practically got good connection except for 2. Wait, no, never mind. But, you know, everybody else has practically great connection. And if people were flying on their Pokemon non-stop, just making like sections load over and over again, I can see why they would disable that. Okay, Graveler. I do not want to fight against you. Actually, low kick could maybe kill him. Oh, I could catch a Beldum, but no, I have too much respect for the rules I've set up. I love you, Beldum. Give me... Oh, whoa. Whoa, this is a fist fight. Guys. Violence does not solve anything. Okay, make it... You know what, Machop? I told you violence does not solve anything, but you know what? Violence solves something. Go, Peter.